Far be it for me to hurt feelings.
Like hurt feelings is your specialty, isn't it? I agree. Welcome to the Threesome, y'all. The podcast where the three of us are aging rapidly. If this is your first time finding us, welcome. We are so glad you found us. If you are back for more of all of this, then you, of course, are the real MVP.
Absolutely.
Weirdo.
The sultry voice you just heard and shall hear again is our point person and optimistic realist. We like to call her Star.
The Pink Panther is an underrated cartoon.
Word, same.
The Pink Panther theme is underrated. The cartoon.
Hey. Respect tall, skinny silence.
And the dulcet baritone. The dulcet baritone belongs to our man in the middle, our voice of reason. We call him Magic.
Yabba, dabba, do.
Now that is an underrated cartoon. Enjoyed that one very much.
The weights
people love the Flintstones. What are you talking about?
Not people anymore. I mean, not anymore. Like it's been a long time since I've seen the Flintstones or the Jetsons. I like the Jetsons too. Anyway, bringing up the rear as always. Right. Bringing up the rear as always. I, of course, identify as pragmatic contrarian of the group, and they call me Storm. So, anybody got foreplay this week? Foreplay.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I wish I had some.
Well, being that we only drop one podcast a month, I've been vegetarian and mostly alcohol free for a month. It sucks.
Oh, that's what's wrong with your attitude.
Yeah, listen to these episodes. Who's got the attitude?
Yeah, whatever.
Wait a minute. Well, congratulations to you, first of all.
Thank you. Just out here trying to live.
Well, yeah, congrats for, staying the course.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, too many young people dying, old people shit.
What kind of vegetarian are you? Are you the kind of vegetarian that eats like fake meat or meat substitute or pretend meat?
No, none of the above. I've had one piece of fish this month and I felt so guilty that I just couldn't even finish it. And I've drank twice.
So you're not doing pescatarian at all?
I probably will at some point. I don't know how long this is going to last. As has been stated, it's whack. I'm hungry.
Oh.
You save a lot of money eating out, though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, well, I've been saving money eating out because I'm too lazy to leave the house. So that helps.
Eat right and exercise, people. I want to see all of y'all live long.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there's a thing. Somebody asked me the other day, just random, while I was at work, some dude that was at one of my clients' facilities was walking around asking people if there was a way that they could eliminate all diseases and your body, and they could keep your body from breaking down and you could live forever. What would be your reaction? And my reaction was, who the fuck wants to live forever? Forever is a long, long time. Okay. Like, I'm not, I don't need to live forever.
I mean,
but
forever is a long time. You get to see a lot of people leave you. A lot of people leave you.
Nobody's dying though.
Oh, I thought you were saying that to like one individual. You mean everybody?
No. Yeah. No. Everybody. That's a lot of people to be getting on your nerves.
Well, I mean,
for a
so
long
here's
ass
the thing
time.
about that. Are people aging then?
I guess they're aging, but their bodies
Literally,
aren't
but
breaking
not
down. I
physically.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like they're physically still okay. Like your body is still working in good working order. But still, I don't think I want to do. I don't think I want to do this shit forever. Y'all are exhausting. Not y'all in particular, but y'all.
Oh, you're right.
Y'all. All of
Thanos was
y'all.
right. All of this shit is overpopulated. I don't need people living forever. Be some
Well, and
damn
then that was
fertilizer.
my other thing, because then what's the incentive to have children? Or you know what I mean? Like, why have children? Like, they need to take that, like they would have to outlaw that, because eventually the entire world would just fill the fuck up, Anyway.
Yeah, we would run out of food. We would run out of
all
food,
kinds
a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, people would be going to war just on the strength of going to war. Just because you piss me off, it's Tuesday. You've
been getting on my nerves for the past 150 years. I'm sick of your shit.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. So,
now,
yeah.
Marriage would have to be banned. Fuck that.
Well, it's going the way of the dodo bird anyway, so doesn't matter. Well, I mean, I guess that's a good segue into, well, we'll talk about Project 2025 in a minute, but y'all ex-president, supposedly there was an assassination attempt where I guess they're trying to say the bullet nicked his ear. I call bullshit, but whatever.
Stories, yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this much. I've been in a few occasions where people have gotten shot in a crowded space and it doesn't go like that. I know the descendants of the Caucasus Mountains are a little different in such situations, but it don't go like that.
Listen, first of all, I don't even know how it went, because I went to look at 2020. I was looking for some true. I was looking for some true crime, and then they popped up with there was an assassination attempt. I turned that shit off, because why? I do not care. I'm giving them the same energy. I'm giving them the same energy that they give all these mass shootings when people's kids get shot and actually killed. Turn that shit off. Yeah, why are we talking about this? This ain't the time. How about that?
Not in the middle of your true crime.
Exactly. This ain't the time. So,
reenactments of true crime.
Well, exactly.
While hypothetically true crime is happening live.
Whatever.
Correct.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Why do you think he threw up the fight the power fist?
Because it was staged?
Yes. And because he has no idea what that means.
I don't think he does either. I really don't.
That's why. Because he just thinks it just means, but nah.
Yeah.
He don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he does. Well, I don't know. That might be a little presumptuous, especially after Black Lives Matter.
No,
he's old enough to remember the whole black movement from the 60s. He knows what that means.
Yes, and he's racist enough to not have given a damn.
Not giving a fuck is a clear different thing, but he know.
Yeah, I don't think he knows it all. I really don't. Or if he did know, I don't think he made the connection in the moment.
I don't think he was trying to connect to us to begin with.
No.
Once again, the white man stealing the black man's whole steeds.
Absolutely not. And I have not been paying attention to the news, because every time I turn something on and it's on, I turn it off. But I've heard bits and pieces, and from what I understand, it was a registered Republican, supposedly, that shot at him. So whatever.
Everything I've heard, from an AR-15 to a BB gun to a pellet gun to maybe it was the teleprompter shattering that hit him in the ear. I don't know how the fuck you get shot from the front, but blood splatters from your ear to the front of your face. But who's paying
Yeah,
attention
I
to
don't care.
details?
I think one of the secrets. I think one of the Secret Service agents caught him on the ear with his Rolex or something. I don't think he was grazed at all. But even if he was, I do not care. I care about the kids that are getting shot when they just go into school and they ain't hurting nobody. I care about those kinds of things. I don't care about this at all, whatsoever. And it changes nothing for me, honestly. So
nothing at all.
Damn immigrants.
One of the conspiracy theories, because I love good conspiracy theory, is that he had this staged because of all the heat he was getting from Project 2025 coming to
How was
light.
this supposed to help?
Okay,
Well,
for
it
those
helped
that
Reagan
don't know,
back in the
starting with
day.
me, what the fuck is Project 2025? I keep seeing that, but never bothered to read what it was.
Okay, are you familiar with the Heritage Foundation?
No.
Okay, the Heritage Foundation is a conservative think tank. And
I'm cool on being unfamiliar with them. But go ahead.
right. But they had certain quote unquote experts get together and formulate a plan for the next Republican president.
Mm-hmm.
They were the ones that were behind getting Roe v. Wade
Overturned.
repealed. And little known fact, Project 2025 is really a continuation of Trump's last term, because at the end of his last term, he was trying to implement some of these things already, but then he lost. He didn't think he was going to lose. Then he lost, and Biden got in and rolled back all that shit. Okay. But some of the things in Project 2025 that of note. So they're trying to get rid of at-will divorces, for one thing.
I didn't even see that one.
Oh
Wiggity
yeah.
wow.
Oh yeah. They are trying to get rid of at-will divorces, which is a bad idea on a whole lot of levels, because but anyway, we won't even talk about that. But anyway, that means that you can't decide. Huh?
Shout out to Jehovah's Witnesses. It was way ahead on this.
Yeah. Yeah, that just means that you can't decide that you can't wake up one day and decide you can't stand the person you living with no more and you want out.
You got to go through some extracurricular bull to separate from them.
Exactly. Like and you have to have a good reason. Like there has to be, which is so stupid. Is they're like, well, there has to be abuse or something like that, which is so stupid, because when women report abuse, that no one believes them anyway. So and until they end up dead, right? But anyway,
like damn, he really
it's a
was
bad idea. It's a bad idea because a lot of people are going to die behind that. And I don't just mean abused women. I mean people who just can't stand your ass no more.
Ain't like that ain't been happening for, I don't know, millennia.
Yeah, but it'll get worse. Trust me. If they telling me I can't separate from you, I got to live with your ass,
I'm gonna kill you.
I might have to for my own sanity,
or at least,
but right,
incapacitate you,
or something, right? Also, one of the things in Project 2025, which will be of note to men who think that all they're going after are women. No. They want to criminalize pornography. Y'all laugh, but that is what. Yeah. So They
You mean the
so if
client
you
list
get
from
caught,
Epstein's Island would like to criminalize pornography in a country named after Amerigo Vespucci, the pornographer?
listen, and they're depending on Trump to do this, right?
Yeah, the
Okay.
one who just caught charges for having sex with a prostitute / porn star. Yeah. All right.
Okay, but he's also the one who was bragging about being instrumental in rolling back Roe v. Wade. You think he ain't paid for an abortion or two in his time?
And grab him
So
by the puss.
Very sure of it.
so we are not in the realm of people who are ashamed of do what I say, not what I do. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So don't think that just because he's a nasty motherfucker that he's not gonna criminalize you for being a nasty ass motherfucker. Especially now that he's 130 or however fuck old he is. And his dick probably don't work anyway. But anyway.
They gave
I
him
digress.
some medication.
I'm sure there's drugs for that.
Yeah, there ain't enough drugs to make somebody look at him, but that's
I was just getting ready to say they have to drug me to sleep with him.
That's what I'm saying. But
sure he doing all right in that category.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure he at least
Money
get
done
offered.
made a lot uglier, nastier motherfuckers sexy.
Anyway, another thing in Project 2025, and this is really probably the more insidious thing that was in there. One of the things that he tried to implement at the end of his last term. Okay, so with bureaucracy, with the government, there are certain positions that are political appointees and certain positions that are not political, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, the people that actually run the government from day to day, the people that issue your birth certificates.
Oh, them. Okay.
No. The people who issue your birth certificates and your passports and, things like that are supposed to be apolitical. But, there are like cabinet appointees, certain appointees that every president comes in and they appoint these certain people, right?
Mm-hmm.
What they want to do with Project 2025 is broaden which jobs are political so that they can come in and let's say somebody is like, I'm not doing that because that's not, that's not policy procedure. That's not legal. They can say, okay, well, you're fired and we're going to appoint somebody who is of our political party to go ahead and implement all of these changes. And in this way, okay, they can circumvent Congress. They don't have to go through Congress for Congress to make new laws. They can just appoint somebody to just do their bidding, basically.
That's smart.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So that's a lot of what Project 2025 is. I encourage y'all. Well, I was going to say I encourage y'all to go read it. Don't do that. It's very long.
900 pages.
It's very long. But there's plenty of summaries and Cliff's Notes online. So go look that up. Go look that shit up. But yeah, a lot of stuff that they're trying to push through. Also, remember when Trump said that he wants to be a dictator for a day, which is the stupidest shit I ever heard. Who the hell is ever a dictator for one day, right?
Dictator. Where did I miss that one at?
Yeah, he said, I just want to be a dictator for one day. I'm like, fool, once you're a dictator, you don't give up power.
Absolutely.
So who the fuck is ever a dictator for a day? You become a dictator and then you stay a fucking dictator. Anyway, But
Tell
whatever.
them why you're mad.
Also, I did not watch that debate, but I saw clips. What the fuck are black jobs? Can somebody tell me what the fuck he's talking about?
Can he tell you? Ask
Workers.
him.
Well,
I would love to hear his definition of what black jobs are.
well, I can tell you what he probably means by that because of the context. He said that these people are coming into the country illegally and taking black jobs. The people who come into this country illegally are by and large taking
Low
the
paying.
Their
very
cousin's
low
jobs.
paying low skill jobs that nobody wants. So is he calling those black jobs? Is he saying that those are the jobs that black people are suited for? Is that what he's saying? Like, I don't. Anyway, fuck him.
Of course. Definitely.
Get better
So you
aim,
want
white
to
people.
right, right. Also, yeah, and that was my thing. Like, to me, it's not news that he was shot at. To me, it's fucking news that this is like, why did it take so fucking long for somebody to shoot at his ass? Like, that's
Yep.
to me. Okay. It was not news that he got shot at. It was only going to be news if they got it. So I don't want to hear it. Anyway,
At this
so
point, he needs to have somebody, like, if they reelect this idiot, like, I don't know that I would trust anything. Like, I would have somebody tasting my food. like, yeah. There's too
no, you
many
can't.
people. He has tons of supporters, but there's also too many people who just hate him.
Yes. Oh, well, I mean,
Hmm.
yeah. So Turks and Caicos, you want to talk about that? You want to?
So people are going to apparently people are going to other places outside of where they live, because I won't say they are all from the U.S., but outside of where they live, and not doing their research before they go. Turks and Caicos has a very strict policy against firearms and ammunition. And people are going over there. There's been a couple of people caught with firearms. The thing I don't understand is the ammunition. Like the last
Right,
dude that they just reported about, he's getting fined $2,000, $500 per bullet. Like, why do you just have fucking 4 bullets in your back? Like, why do you have that? Um, I don't even understand.
fuck
But
y'all need to travel to foreign countries with your pew pews and and
pew
your
pew.
ammo. Like, I don't understand why y'all need
Why
to do.
in this day and age do you think you're not gonna get in any kind of trouble for that? Like,
Right, especially you're going to another country.
yeah. Again,
I mean,
do
Turks,
your
Turks and
research.
Caicos ain't it? Yeah, Turks and Caicos isn't even a U.S. territory, right?
I don't
So
believe so.
yeah, so of course they have their own laws. Like, why would you not look that shit up before you go?
Do
Because
your
And
people
research,
then
don't do
people,
research. They just hear shit in a rap song and go, I want to do that.
right, well, and then you're sitting up in there in
in
in a
their
foreign
jail.
prison, crying, talking about, oh, it's so unfair. Well, no,
But that's
no, they
still
told your
basic ass
ass.
accountability. Why are you bringing bullets on vacation?
Exactly. What are you
Why?
doing?
Right, right. What are you?
Like you're gonna
Why?
have to shoot a fucking crab on the beach?
Right,
And then
right.
what you
But
gonna
I mean,
shoot it with? You don't have the firearm. Like, you have
but they
ammunition.
have
What are you gonna do with that?
but they have been very clear about what they are not going to allow. They have been very clear about that. for months. And people keep going over there and trying them. Like, so,
Somebody
and y'all
named
find out, and then you want us to rally the troops to help y'all out. No. Out of
so
here.
4 of the more notable stories by what's his name? Brian Hagerich. Back in the US, after receiving a suspended 52-week sentence and a $6,700 fine, he was allowed to leave the territory and return to the US after he paid the fine and ammunition was seized. Taylor Winrich pled guilty, sentenced to time served, issued a $9,000 fine. Like Michael Lee Evans pleaded guilty to possession of 7 9-millimeter rounds of ammunition and was scheduled to be sentenced Tuesday, though it's unclear based on court records if the sentencing happened. And Shanice Greer is expected to plead guilty in court next Tuesday. So, it says the Florida mother said she had no idea 2 rounds of ammunition were at the bottom of her luggage when she traveled to Turks and Caicos. Like,
Girl.
How the fuck did you get through
exactly.
customs TSA here?
Metal detector. How did you
Well,
get through any of that?
well, because she probably didn't carry it on. She probably checked the luggage.
Oh,
I've
But
yeah.
seen people get stopped in their damn suitcases or ran through before it got checked in.
no, they
A
don't.
whole bunch of
They
you
don't.
broads are getting your vibrators exposed at the airport.
Look,
No, they
vibrators,
don't. No,
eyebrow
that's if you
trimmers.
carry them on. If you check it through, they're not scanning that shit like that. They're not.
Hear that,
But
terrorist?
They'll put it through a scanner, but it's not nearly the type of scanner they put through with the stuff
the
that
stuff
you
that
carry
you bring
on.
in on the plane,
Right.
that you carry on your
So,
persons.
but my thing is, how the fuck do you pack a bag and not know what's in it?
The
And
last
what the
time
fuck
she
did you?
packed
What
it,
are
it
you
was on a
doing?
hunting trip and she didn't really clean it out as well as she thought she did. Stuff be happening.
Well,
2
that's still on her.
9-millimeter rounds on a hunting trip? Okay.
Right. I don't know
It
who
fell
the
out the
fuck she was
box.
hunting.
Right.
Humans.
But that's problematic as
Every
well.
hunter will tell you rifles are for hunting, pistols are for hunting people.
Right.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. 9-millimeter rounds she had. Come on.
Yeah. Yep. She was on a deer hunt. Yep.
Yeah, and I don't know what what her deer did to her, but you
Exactly.
better be glad she didn't find it.
Right. Or maybe she did.
Or maybe she did. We don't know. Maybe she'll come up
It's
on one
just
of my true
evil.
crime stories.
But I just don't understand how you that careless with ammo that some of these people are like, oh, I know it was in my bag. Like, what?
Right. Right.
I
Yeah.
haven't
I
bought bullets in
mean,
over 20 years. What they hitting for these days?
I couldn't even tell you. There's a reason why I don't
Oh, shit.
I, I don't mess around with guns or ammo or anything like that.
I was about to
Um,
Google it, but I keep forgetting I'm watched.
Uh-oh.
Do that shit from work.
What's that?
uh, okay, so this past week, aside from Jacoby Jones, and rest in peace to him, there was a slew of white people who passed away this week.
Richard
Ann
Simmons, Dr.
Doherty,
Ruth.
Richard Simmons, Shelley Duvall, Dr. Ruth. Rest in peace to Dr. Ruth, because I mean, like, she inspired a generation, did she not?
She did. She did. She was the first person that I ever heard have like real talk about
Correct.
like sex. Like,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. And
Um,
she talked to people she talked to people about sex like it was something that needed to be talked about, right?
Well, because it did. A lot of our parents did not. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of those birds and bees conversations weren't what they should have been.
They really weren't.
Or
And
could have
still
been.
aren't, to tell you the truth.
Yep. So yeah.
Yeah. Rest in peace to her.
Rest in peace, lady.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think we're a little short this week, and that's okay. Because, gotta go.
Right now. Thank you to the
So,
listeners
sir,
we encourage you to share with your friends. Tell them about us, please.
why do you sound weepy?
Because I'm trying to gain sympathy, and that whatever.
Oh, my fault. I didn't mean to get in the
Just
way of
messing
your
up stuff.
emotion. Yeah, I know. You were
Sure.
trying to emote. My bad.
Yeah.
Sir, you got a gym?
Try to be more effective here. If you could get, let's say, 5 people to subscribe to the podcast, we'll send you nudes. Send proof first.
He'll send you news.
I mean, I'll send you nudes. They may not be mine, but I'll send you somebody.
Yeah.
If you like the show, why? Tell people. It is the Threesome Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, the Threesome Pod on X. Like any of us be there, but you can join in and see the rare fuckery we post sometimes.
Yeah,
kinda,
fuck
sorta,
Elon too.
maybe. That man ain't do nothing to me.
Whatever.
Word to the motherland.
All right, I'm going to walk the dog.
Woofy.
I'm going to drop a deuce and go to sleep.
Yep, and I'm about to put a 3-year-old to sleep. That's way past our bedtime.
All right.
Night, baby girl.
Everybody got shit to do.
Come say good night. They can't hear you from in there. Come here.
But now she want to be quiet.
Right.
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 Women.
That child is like
comes.
3.
Say good night. Good night. Aww.
Good night, baby.
Night, Mona.
Mona.
Yeah, what she said.
Lord. Bye.